So where we are today is a pond on a golf course. What used to be a golf course, actually. This golf course opened in 1926 and it closed in 2014. Now what was left behind is what you can see behind me, these nice ponds. This pond, last time I came here about a year and a half ago, that peninsula, that whole walkway right across the whole pond was not there. I got shiners and then I got some soft plastics we're gonna throw as well. So we'll see if we can get on something. Hope you enjoy. It's honestly kind of insane that I'm down here right now, because last year I caught like a 5-pound bass right there, from right there. And I'm standing where it was underwater, about 4 feet, 5 feet. This is just insane to see this. Pretty much everywhere I go right now, it's just really low water levels. Everywhere but the coast where I want to go crabbing. Kind of nuts. You had a bite there. Now I'm probably going to do some bass fishing off the kayak soon, because one thing I'm noticing is the main behavior is that they're charging up towards the edge to charge after these little minnows that are coming off the edge when they swim too deep. That's what I'm noticing. So I'm gonna have to probably start taking advantage of that. I think that minnows are probably the bait of choice right now. Anything kind of like this is working good. Little weedless hooks and things like that. That's kind of my go-to. Last time I was here, I think we caught like 5 or 6. So me and my cousin came here in the winter, and it was actually good. You can see there's no homeless people in the tree this time. So we are good to go. No homeless person in the tree is like always a bonus. That never happens. Super weird last night. That's weird. There's someone in the tree. I think we're gonna leave. Definitely cut us short from what we were gonna do. There's a big boy. See if this big boy will get a bite. Massive snapping turtle in the middle of the pond out there. If you can see out there. There we go, we got a nice one. Give me 1 second. There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. There we go, we finally got one. There we go, dude. It's like a 5-pounder. Like 3-pounder, maybe 4. Dude, give me 1 sec. Oh, man. There we go, dude. Hooked right on the side of the lip, too. Look at that. He ain't that fat. He's probably like a 3.5-er. Pop that sucker out. All right, dude. Beautiful fish right there. Look at that mouth right there. Beautiful. Hooked right in the side of the lip. Mouth is a-okay, no problem right there. He's pretty fat. He's not like super skinny, but he's not like fat. He's a good sized fish right there. That's a really good fish. Really good. We're gonna let him go. Whenever you're ready. There he goes, gone. Back to it.
You don't use fluorocarbon, do you?
No.
You just use regular mono?
Mono all day. Hey, 1 second, we got another Titan.
Mono better?
Mono's always better.
What knot are you tying on your mono?
I got another. Got another. He's like a 2-pounder. No, it's like a 1.5 pounds. This one's a little bit gut hooked, but I got pliers somewhere. I'm gonna grab him. This is a little guy. Should be able to pop that out of there pretty easy.
I'm gonna hop off the phone here.
You've been good luck on the phone, bro.
Huh?
You've been good luck on the phone.
Dude, I got that good luck charm for sure. You know, every time I called you so far when you're fishing, you caught a fish.
I know. As soon as you called, I got my first real bite, and then I caught my second fish.
Now that the mojo's in the atmosphere, your bite will just continue, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I for real gotta unload this kayak though.
All right, I'll talk to you, bro. I almost got him. There we go. He's okay. There he is. Good to go. Let's give him a little revival. A little 1-pounder, maybe a little less. There he goes. He's back. All right. Good thing we got crappy pliers. Hey man, we're on them. Got two so far. That's not bad. I'll tell you, it's nice to go out and actually start catching some fish. Haven't been having a ton of luck out here lately, so this is a pretty good pond. It seems like today. You know, I haven't fished here in a year, and I've caught 2 fish in the first hour, so not bad. They're not hitting my lures. I'm not really figuring out what the lure is for them yet, but as I keep bass fishing, I will figure it out. It's just I don't bass fish that much, so I don't know the exact lure that works every single time. But we might be getting another tug here. You can see right there a little tug on the little line. See how it's bouncing a little bit? We'll see that line tighten, straighten out when we actually get a bite. Look at that. That's probably a 15. This place closed in 2014. It's probably a 12-year-old golf ball. Pretty nuts to see that just sitting around in there. Because you gotta think, like, this hasn't been this low since this golf course was opened. Kind of nuts. Uh-oh, the birds don't like me running around over here. Pretty cool. We're gonna throw a nice little chatterbait now. Gotta give it a little trim though. A little trim right there. Okay. Haven't thrown a chatterbait in a while. I love the feel of a chatterbait, I'm not gonna lie. Back off. Back off, birds. My pond now. We're trying the little pond first for a little bit here while the other thing ain't really getting hits right now, so why not? I caught a couple like up there around that brush that's out of the water last year when that was underwater. I think I caught like 2 right there. So there are probably some in this little pond now, but usually this is just part of the bigger pond, so what are you gonna do? Really weird. It's the situation we're in here in Florida with our massive drought, worst one in like 20 years or something like that. Droughts, freezes, all sorts of weird weather this year in Florida. There's another golf ball sitting right there in that pond. Probably so many in here that no one even knew were here, except the people that hit them in there. These golf balls were hit in here at least 12 years ago. That's kind of nuts. Let's try this on the other side. Okay. Got one in the water. We just had a bite off of that edge right there. It'd be funny if all the big bass was in this little pond here. I feel like the water depths went down so quick they didn't really have time to choose, you know? They kind of got stuck in here. If I catch a big one in here, I'll probably put it in there because there's a lot more water there. I remember when I was a kid, we had a big drought and our whole creek was like drying up. And what we did instead was we took all the fish from the holes that were drying out and put them in the deepest holes in the creek, and it saved hundreds and hundreds of fish. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. That's a nice like 3 or 4 pounder. Probably 2 pounder. Not bad. Not bad at all. On the chatter, baby. Well, chatterbait was the key. White chatterbait. Boom, baby. Let's give him a nice little rinse right here. There we go, baby. Nice little 2 pounder right there on the chatterbait. Finally catching them on a lure. It's been a while, so there we go. Nice little mouth right there. Probably 1.5 pounds ish. I don't care. Not bad. Not a bad fish. Caught on a lure, so I'll take that any day of the week, man. That's a good fish. I'm always happy to catch a fish, you know? That's bigger than the other one. Definitely smaller than the first one, though. So we're going to let this guy go. Here we go. There he goes, back at it. Beautiful. On the chatter. Just want to get it right up on that bank so when it swims into the center, that's where they're eating. We got to get kayaks out in the ponds because that's how they're feeding. That one basically, as it went further in, it hit it. It hit it when it was coming off the bank. That's how they're feeding. I can tell because I've seen them doing it at the other pond the other day. And it's just their way of doing it right now. I've seen them doing it in the past too, like ponds, I'll just fish up the sides. But it's way better if you're in the middle of the pond fishing to the sides. Oh, we got one. There we go. Little guy, little guy. There we go. It's funny, they're all up in here now. He's got that shiner way down his throat. Look how far the shiner is down his throat right there. See that? Let's pop this sucker out. Little guy, he's got a nice little fight, a little feed in there. A little food for himself. See you, buddy, go enjoy your dinner. That's like pulling already. They might have a hit already. No. They took my bait already. You're kidding me. That was so fast. See how it's doing it? That's when you got one. Oh, he broke off. He got off. He got off. That was a bigger one. That was a bigger one. He didn't break off. He just got off the hook. That was definitely a bigger fish. Dang, dude. But you can see how just the line just starts pulling and you're ready to go. We're running low on shiners here, aren't we? We got like 2 left. We just had a tug. Tug and pull. Pull it. Let's check it. Not big, but not small, that's for sure. Turtle. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these little jerks. Let's carry him over to the other pond and then pull out with the pliers over here. I was like, that was a weird feeling of a fish right there. This is kind of what you got to deal with in Florida, though. You got a lot of turtles out here. Let's get my hook back. All right, we're on our last shiner here. Well, chatterbait just broke off. We're gonna wait till this last shiner's gone, then we're gonna call it a day. Honestly, not bad. Four bass so far. 5 including that dink yesterday, but he was smaller than anything. He was like the size of a sunfish. But hey, what are you gonna do? Well, that was honestly a lot of fun. I haven't done much bass fishing, so if you want to do some more of it, just let me know in the comments. I kind of enjoyed it. I probably will do a little bit more of it just because gas is so expensive and the crabs have not been biting. And fishing on the coast is very hit or miss, but I feel like when you go bass fishing, like it's almost a guarantee. As long as you bring some shiners and you find the right bait, the right soft plastics, that you're gonna catch something. But like and subscribe. There's a cool video on the side here if you want to check that out. I had fun. So definitely made me look forward to the 2 days off in a row of not working in order to get a root canal and a crown. So anyways, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Look at my mouth. I can't open the mouth all the way.